Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got a video to show you on how I store my ink pads. I have them in this shelving unit here, the one that holds my stamps and my cardstock and my dies and everything like that. So right at the bottom of the unit there's a drawer, and this is where I keep all of my ink pads. So I just thought I'd show you what they look like in the drawer. I'm actually going to take the boxes out to show you what they look like a bit up close. But first of all, down here there's a pencil case here that holds my memento markers, my Stampin' Up markers and my distress markers that I don't have many of, but they're all there. And then over here in this box at the back is my paper tray ink, ink ring refills, and then I just have some embossing paste on the top. And then in this little tub here I have some kind of, trying to remember what they're called, you know, like the pearly mists, my Copic cleaner, and then all of these here are stamp cleaners, and then I just have a little Xyron sticker maker there at the bottom. So I'm going to take out my ink pad boxes and I'm going to show you a bit up close. So this is what the boxes look like when they are in my drawer, but I've taken them out and put them on my desk just to show you them a bit up close. So these are the boxes themselves. These are A5 boxes. As you can see, they're semi-transparent, so you can see what's through them. And then they open just like that. They are a hard plastic. So as you can see, I've labelled each box. These are my paper tray ink inks. I do have the cubes as opposed to the large ink pads, which obviously I can fit lots in. This is every single colour that they have currently, and they all fit in there quite easily. I then have my memento ink pads. Again, I have the dewdrop style, just because I don't have a need excuse me, I don't have a need for the large ink pads. I do have the large one in black, but otherwise they're all in there. And then I have my Brilliance dewdrops, my Versa Magic dewdrops, and then some Colourbox chalk inks there as well in this box. Then for my distress inks, I have them again obviously in labelled boxes. And then for these, for the actual ink pads, on the Ranger website you can print off labels, so I just printed this onto a normal paper, a bit sort of kind of thicker paper, and then just printed those out, and I have one on each end. You could obviously put them on all four sides depending on how you put them in the box. But you can still see what the names are through the box, which is quite helpful. And then the only unfortunate thing is with these ink pads, because of the size of them and them being square, unfortunately I would have liked to be able to fit 3 rows across, but unfortunately you can't. So you can fit 4 rows, you can stack them 3 high, but then there is space for the blending tool applicator if that's what you want to use. I haven't found a better way yet, but I've just been putting them in these little bags and just writing the name of them on the top, and as there's space I've just been fitting them in the side there. You could fit them at the bottom of the ink pad. The only thing with that is that I wouldn't be able to stack them, so that's why I've done it that way. So I have 2 boxes of the Tim Holtz Distress ink, so that's my other box there. And then I have some old Doodlebug and Stampin' Up inks. These are both discontinued now. The Stampin' Up ones have changed. They no longer sell them in the cubes, unfortunately. And also the Doodlebug ones have been remade as well, but these are the old ones. I think I'm probably going to get rid of them, but I've kept on with them for the time being. And then last but not least, these are all my Hero Art Shadow inks. Because I have a lot of them and they're full-size ink pads, I've got each box labelled for what kind of colours that are in them. So these are the blues, aquas and the purples. And again on the sides, which you can probably see, I have them labelled as well. So for these ones I just typed out the names of them and printed them out twice. Again, I've got them on the 2 ends, the large ends. I don't find a need to need them on the sides, but you could obviously have them as well. So there are my blues, aquas and purples. And then I have my pinks, reds, oranges and yellows in another one. And then my last one here is my green, browns and greys. So they're all in there. So that's how I store my ink pads. In an ideal world I might have them in those wooden things with the shelves that you can just take them out, but I have no space for those things, unfortunately, and this works quite well for me. I've had them for a long time. It is more helpful now that I've labelled the ends, so you can obviously see through the boxes. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.